Hi, it's Nicole and welcome back to my channel. This is a collab, so check the description box for the links of the other videos and please check those out when you're done watching this video. So today we are going to be talking about things that I wish I knew before I had children. So I do have some topics because this is a collab that I am going to look at every so often so I stay on track. So the first one is I want to talk about unsolicited advice. I did not realize how many people and how much advice I would get after I had children. Everybody, even people that don't have kids, think that they should tell you how it should be done, how you should do it, what you're doing wrong, and it is absolutely insane. It's like, I did not ask for your opinion. I don't want your opinion. Please just leave me alone. So, when I first had my daughter, I had all sorts of people that were older, that, their kids are done grown, they have grandkids that are even, grown, and people that don't have kids, and they're like, well, you should do it this way. This is the way I did. This is the way it actually works, or you're doing that wrong. That's not right. You're going to screw your child up. Nobody knows my child really but me and the close family that she's with a lot. So you can't really judge upon what you think is best for my child when you don't really know her. So I just started to take that advice and completely ignore it. Unless I asked for advice, I just ignored it. So just know that if you don't have children, if you're going to have children, you will get all sorts of advice that you just do not want. So the next thing we're going to talk about is that I didn't realize how hard it would be to breastfeed. I just knew that, breastfeeding, it's good for the baby, and I knew a lot of some things that come along with it that, it could hurt a little bit, or, there could be cracking of the nipples and that sort of thing. But I didn't realize that the baby could have latching problems, that your milk supply you could just completely lose your milk supply. It could not be enough to feed your baby, and just all of that sort of stuff. I just thought that you either breastfed or you didn't, and the baby would just really know what to do. But apparently, not all babies just know what to do, or that kind of thing. I had a lot of struggle with breastfeeding. I maybe got through the first 3 months, and it was not, even initially, it was not enough for my daughter. She was very cranky that first week we brought her home, and she had lost a lot of weight, and we finally come to the conclusion she was not getting nearly enough food. So there, from that very first week, we had to start supplementing food for her, and it was right away that she started to perk up. She was an amazing baby after that point. Actually, after the point we started to get her the nutrients that she needed, she was amazing. She started sleeping through the night at 5 weeks, like 4.5, 5 weeks old. She was so awesome. But breastfeeding can be a struggle, and I feel like all you really see out there is that you should do it, and that if you don't do it, you're a horrible person, and you don't see people that struggle so much, that really tell you their story and that they truly wanted to breastfeed, but they lost their milk supply, or their baby had latching problems, or you had to supplement, those kind of things. I just wish I would have known, and so I wouldn't have felt so bad through that whole process. The next topic is to know how fast your child's going to outgrow everything. So, and they don't just grow straight through the sizes. So my daughter, she would be in a 4 for shoe, and then she jumps all the way from 4 to 5 to 7. She totally will skip sizes. She went from 3 to 5 to 7. So she is at this rate where she just about skips at least every other size, or a size and a half, as she's growing. She's now 2 and in a 7 shoe. she also wears 3T, and that's also super crazy. And he's only almost 2. In 2.5 months she will be 2. It is so hard to believe my baby's gonna be 2. But she is now in a 3T, and she kind of has chunky arms and chunky thighs like I do. So not all 3T like shirts, the arms, they don't, some of those are already getting tight, but then like the chest and midsection is like big. The waist on 3T pants are huge, but they fit her thighs perfectly. So my daughter's going to be one of these kids that we're going to have to like take tucks in the waist and all that sort of thing. And she outgrows clothes so fast. It's like we buy clothes, you can't buy clothes too far in advance because you don't know if they'll like skip that size. Like 2T, she almost skipped completely. She went really from wearing 18 months, the shirt started getting too short on her, and then we really put her in 3T from 18 months, just because she took a really big growth spurt that was like 2 inches and needed the length in pants for 3T, and she needed the shirt length for the 3T and all of that kind of stuff. So they just grow so fast, it's crazy. So my last topic is, okay, so the last topic is that you are going to have to decipher what your child is saying. And you are probably the only one, you and the people she's around all the time, are the only ones that are going to be able to do this because you're going to know the child the best. But it is still absolutely insane. My daughter's 2. She's just getting to the point where she's really starting to put stuff together, and she doesn't do complete words. She'll say, let me see if I can think of an example. She'll say like "mow," which means mouse, and that kind of thing. So that I know, but then when she really starts trying to put stuff together and ask for certain things, I'm just like, okay, what is it again? Let's figure this out. Do you want this? Do you want this? And she just gets so frustrated because I'm not quite there on figuring out like stuff she's trying to put together to ask for things. But I do definitely know for people, and I can be like, okay, so she says "mow" when she wants like talking about mouse, and "meh" for Mickey, and she can do pink real well because that's her favorite color, and she can ask for pink stuff because she loves pink. But I definitely have to help people with that because I do understand her a lot. I am a stay-at-home mom, so I'm with her all the time, and I'm probably the person that understands her most, but I still do definitely have my struggles with that. So I hope you have enjoyed watching my video of what I wish I knew before I had kids. So thank you for watching.